way to kick off the Premier League weekend. It's Crystal Palace versus Liverpool on TNT Sports. So there are two changes for Crystal Palace, but it's a bit of a rejig for Oliver Glasner as well. Trevor Chalobah makes his Palace debut in the back three. Jefferson Lerma then moves into midfield. Ismail Assar also starts. He's in for Jean-Philippe Mateta. It's his first start for the club, and that means that Eddie Nketiah can play as a central striker. Adam Wharton maintains his record of starting every Premier League game under Glasner.
Yeah, for me this team looks a lot more balanced in terms of the central midfield pairing, and also having Sarr up front, he's got more pace and direct, and Nketiah will feel more comfortable in that central area as well. They haven't quite hit the heights of last season and they're struggling for a bit of rhythm and intensity. They've had lower quality chances up front and they've not been able to finish, so they really are struggling in that area.
So this is Liverpool, 4 changes for them from the Champions League game in midweek. Costas Tsimikas, Curtis Jones, Diogo Jota and Cody Gakpo all come in and start. Gakpo, Tsimikas and Jones starting Premier League games for the first time this season. Andy Robertson, Dominic Szoboszlai, Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz drop out, but all of them are on the strong Liverpool bench.
Yeah, they're a slightly different proposition this season under Slot. Not the same chaos, but they've still got that front foot energy and impact on the break. They have a little bit more diligence in possession. The central midfield's more fluid and really effective rotation between the three of them in the middle. Gravenberch has really solved the problem and has been an absolute revelation as a deep line midfielder.
Eddie Nketiah gets the chance to play as a central striker today. His only Palace goal was in the League Cup. He wears number 9 and today gets to play as well. There's a pattern to Mo Salah this season. He scored in the first 3 games, then went 3 matches without a goal before scoring against West Ham, Wolves and Bologna. He's in form unless the trend continues today. It's Crystal Palace with the German manager these days. Oliver Glasner's first Premier League away win was at Anfield back in April. Liverpool chose the right slot and seemed to have hit the jackpot. 8 wins in 9 games for Arne Slot is a brilliant start. There's the referee, Simon Hooper, and David Coote is the VAR. Well, there's a good noise inside Selhurst Park for this one today, despite the early season struggles for Crystal Palace. The 2 sets of players in the pre-match huddle here in South London. Liverpool have won 5 of their 6 league games so far. They lead the way at this early stage. Palace need a positive result here to lift them out of the relegation zone. Fascinating this one, Luke, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think when he came in, it was a remarkable transformation for Palace under Ollie Glasner, but it's not quite happened. I think there's mitigating factors. A lot of the players arrived back late in the summer from international duty. They've lost key player in the likes of Elise and Anderson at the back, and they're just trying to gel, and he's just searching for that correct recipe for a little bit of points on the board.
So the pre-match atmosphere has everybody ready for this one. First challenge in there in midfield for Lerma has got a slightly different role to play for Palace, and that's nicely done by Wharton. What a start! Offside flag up, it won't count, and Eddie Nketiah's celebrations halted, but they were so slick and fluid there. Started by a wonderful ball from Wharton.
Yeah, I think it was offside, but I tell you what, Glasner talked about it before the game, about that they weren't putting the ball in the right area, they weren't putting it in behind the defenders, and clever little ball initially from Wharton, and then it's just about being direct, getting yourself in front of goal, but he'd just gone too far, hadn't he? But that's what Palace want to do. They want to get in behind Liverpool.
Well, that's the start they wanted, but not the start they got. The offside flag up there.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا بكم مشاهدينا الكرام. في افتتاح الجولة السابعة من الدوري الإنجليزي الممتاز لموسم 2024-2025 ستكون هناك مواجهة ستجمع بين فريق كريستال بالاس وفريق ليفربول. ولكن متى موعد هذه المباراة؟ بالنسبة لموعد هذه المباراة فهذه المباراة ستقام يوم السبت الموافق 5 أكتوبر 2024 وستنطلق في افتتاح الجولة في تمام الساعة 1:30 عصرا بتوقيت القاهرة. ده بالنسبة لموعد المباراة. نتكلم شوية عن وضع الفرقتين في جدول الدوري قبل هذه المباراة، وهو إن فريق ليفربول بيحتل صدارة جدول الدوري الإنجليزي ب15 نقطة متفوقا على مانشستر سيتي وفريق أرسنال اللي عند كل واحد فيهم 14 نقطة. أما فريق كريستال بالاس فبيحتل المركز ال17 ب3 نقاط، وده مركز مش كويس بالنسبة لفريق عريق زي كريستال بالاس. طيب أنا هتكلم بقى تاني عن تشكيلة الفريقين ولا التشكيل المتوقع لفريق ليفربول قبل هذه المباراة. أتوقع إن مش هيبقى فيه أي تغييرات في التشكيل قبل هذه المباراة، ولكن أرن سلوت المدير الفني لفريق ليفربول هيعمل إعادة تدوير بين اللاعبين. هيلعب بخطته المعتادة اللي هي 4-2-3-1 اللي هتبقى في حراسة المرمى أليسون بيكر جناح يمين، أرنولد جناح شمال، سيميكاس بدلا من روبرتسون. الاتنين المساكين كوناتي وفيرجيل فان دايك. قدامهم هيبقى جرافنبرغ وماكاليستر، وناحية اليمين صلاح، ناحية الشمال جاكبو بدلا للويس دياز، وجون ستونز أو كورتيس جونز في الوسط، وفي الهجوم مهاجم صريح دييغو جوتا. تغييرات كتيرة في التشكيلة، لاعبين جداد دخلوا التشكيلة زي جاكبو وزي كورتيس جونز وتسيميكاس بدلا من روبرتسون. وده كان فيديو النهاردة، شكرا لكم على مشاهدتكم.